Good morning, sir. I believe your name is Antonio Guterres and that you're the General Secretary of the United Nations. Um, my name is Mrs. Jean Keenan and I'm a nurse. I've been posting about you because I know this isn't just a pandemic. Obviously, to me and to many, many people, it's a happening. So everybody has to play their part. That's it. So this morning when I was watching the news, NATO was on, and he was saying that they've got no confidence. Sir, NATO have been drug running since 1970. I have all the details. I have everything there. Now, my mother's friend was the police chief in Dumbarton, near Fast Lane, and there was nothing that he could do about it because it was the Ministry of Defence. Now, they're still drug running, and I've reported it too, and I reported it to my local MSP, and today that they've got a different way, and they go onto the islands. So we're a target because of our islands. We're a target. So I have to come on to say to you because I want to explain something to you. I've done all the studies. I've been working all my days. When I was 23, I nailed my colours to the mast regarding I didn't want to make money. I wanted to look after people. I wanted to be a police officer. But unfortunately, because we knew Sir David McNee, my mother sang in the choir with him, as we would have it, I became a nurse, okay? So the message that I have for you is that the royalty all over the world, they've been displaced and they don't sort of go into the background, etc. Sometimes they're very impoverished and they have to somehow earn their living some way. But most of them they have been trained to be who they are, and they have been anointed. And that means that they're set apart. And whether they're deposed or not, they know that they are still anointed. They know that they are king till they die. But Gorbachev said that, the Russian Revolution, when regicide happens, for example, Mary Queen of Scots, that was a regicide. We're still paying for it today. Recently, they found pictures of the Armada, and the Armada was for Mary. It was Philip of Spain, and they found that, so they know where all the sailors went when they were struck. And we know the whole story about that. Then there was Archduke King Ferdinand, and there was trouble in the Balkans. So that much of history I'm not, I haven't looked into, but that much I do know, that from the day that he died, that he was killed, and that was a jukeri-pukeri carry on as far as I can gather. But the next thing was it was the Russian Revolution, and the very fact that if you kill a king in that way, that's the most horrendous thing. And Gorbachev said that the peasants were quite happy. I mean, a king's a king, and he's trained to be a king. So what on earth could he do? The days when a king was, somebody that killed everybody and without, concern or whatever. But he was trying to do his best. It's just that Russia's a big, big country. So anyway, what we've got today is there's a problem with NATO. Over here, when I was saying to some of my friends about drugs, he says, "Oh, listen, if you want the best stuff, you'll get it for the polis, That's how bad it is, okay? So I'm behind you, sir. I'm behind you. And there are people that have just have been led to understand, that they're there, and I've been enjoying myself because I'm relaxing. Recently, I was going through some stuff, and I really don't know where I'm getting the prompt from. All I know is, that I'm fallible just like everybody else, but I am a Christian and I'm trying hard every day. So, okay, we'll leave it at that. But we will be forming a new NATO because of Churchill and a book that I read. And when I realised that, what a heart he had, what care, and he knew at Yalta, and he knew that FDR was going to, this is an anniversary of the day that they started that. And Churchill realised, and we owe such a debt to the Polish. We owe them such a debt. And it's a chance. Now, there's problems with steel. There's problems in Poland with shipbuilding. And there's problems in Scotland too regarding electricity, hydroelectrics. And we need to realise that we won't do anything about it. The people up above who've already gone will be organising things. But we need to realise that Scotland is a crucial place. But I want to say to you that when things are formed, I'm saying to you today, it can't really be formed until you ponder deeply in your heart that we need these royals to be representatives of every nation. Now, it's the same deal as they have with the Queen. She can't vote or whatever. But before you make a decision about anything, you need to see them and listen to them and listen to what they say. And from that, then you can rest your mind, and then whatever. When a big decision has to be made, plans should be there so that you just press the button and that's it. China. Everybody's afraid. That's why they do that. And then communism doesn't work. The only thing you get from it is bureaucracy. And America is knee-deep in bureaucracy. They keep changing the checks and balances, etc. So I have to leave it for you at that. My name is Jean. I'm actually still registered as a nurse in America till 2023. And I am got dual nationality. I'm here in Scotland just now, and we're still under shielding, lockdown. Doing as we're told by Nicola. And I say hasta la vista, hasta la vista.